my channel. We're gonna do a little birthday catch-up / story time. Don't mind the background, it's kind of a mess. I haven't really cleaned up much this weekend. But we're gonna do a little recap of my birthday. It was yesterday, today's Monday, yesterday, Sunday. So we did a Sunday funday type day, brunch with all my close friends, and been working from home this morning / early afternoon. My computer is fucking up. So I'm gonna have to go into the office because I need to use my desktop because this is just not working for me today. So I'm just kind of getting everything ready, and then I have to work my other job, hookah, at 6. So I'm gonna go in for about 2.5 hours, get what I need to do done, and then go from there to work at 6, from about 6 to about 10. And then I'm actually gonna stop by and, well, maybe not this week because I was just there yesterday, but there's an interesting night on Mondays and they have like half off hookah, which is nice. So maybe I'll go next Monday or the Monday after that. Tomorrow is Taco Tuesday, so I might stop at La Chingada after I finish work at 10. So we'll see, because I've never been, but I've heard really good things about it. So, of course I have, oh yes I do, okay. Let's say I have no hair tie, but I found 2 of them. I also broke one of my nails yesterday, so that was super unfortunate. My boyfriend is gaming, so that's what all that exasperated noises are, is him playing the game. Ow, so it's broken, and it's hanging on by like this much skin, and it hurts. Yeah, so unfortunately, even put on meshes today since I didn't wear them yesterday. So I have like my MacBook here, my work computer here. My work computer, it just fucking sucks. So I'm just not even gonna, this way it is on the last night. I'm gonna bother actually, you know what, this bullshit. I'm tired of this fucking wig. I'm about to spray the fuck out of my hair. Yeah, I just washed all this shit out of my hair, but whatever. So we're just gonna, if it gets on your skin, like my ears, it like burns. So it's like uncomfortable. I'm not really sure like why. It's weird. So I'm just gonna go like this. And now freeze spray. I'm just gonna put it on like this. And then I will get my hairline and all of that when the time comes. So for now, it's just gonna be like this. I'll worry about it later. I'll press it down. So it is what it is. So I'll just press it down with anything. I want you to take the hair tie out because I feel like it's weighing it down and it's shifting it because it's heavy. Alright, so we'll just do it like that. Put all that shit in my ear, unfortunately. Ew. So that feels a lot. So yeah, I was blonde yesterday, now I'm doing the redheaded thing. It kind of makes you feel like poison ivy though, which I like. So I'm using my Maybelline, this is the shade 3032, the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me. Has been like my favorite. I've stopped using the beauty sponges because it's just annoying to clean them, and yeah, so I went back to using my like Real Techniques Buffer foundation brush. This is the Salmon Knit Collection, literally buffing brush. So it works the best on foundations and things. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that all over my face. Get that done. Try to make it as even as I can, seeing as how this is poor lighting down here. So I have a mirror that I'm gonna use like off camera. It's actually giving me light, which is nice. So just gonna kind of apply it based on that. So it's been a interesting day. It's weird not going into the office, but I'm gonna have to because I just, yeah. Plus we left the other car in the city, so there was that. Yep, he's still gaining. I guess he's losing. Didn't sound too happy about that. So yeah, just doing it like this, getting it taken care of. So today's story time. I dated a guy for about 9 months. Same one goes to pregnancy. And I really liked him at first. We met because of his car. Everyone knows I'm really into Mustangs, and he had my favorite car, my dream car, the Shelby GT 350. Love it. Such an amazing car. Oh, there goes the train. Love that car. I might have to do a voiceover because of all this extra noise that y'all are hearing. But I really liked him. You know, we both agreed neither one of us wanted a relationship. We just wanted to like go with the flow and whatnot. So he was nice. Wasn't very tall, which was okay. Like I didn't mind. I don't only date tall men. You know, my boyfriend is tall now, but wasn't a terrible guy. I did like him, and everything was great. And I started to notice, you know, little things here and there. And he was a nice person, but I just feel like he would say stuff, and I'd just be like, what? And when I met him, you know, I was smaller. I was about 160. I did put on some weight when we first started dating because we were always going out to eat. I wasn't working out as much. I just got off my routine, you know, and he told me he wasn't attracted to me because I had put on some weight, which was shitty. Not a fun thing to deal with, especially not coming from your boyfriend. So I did start to lose some weight, and I was like, you know, you can just pay for my gym membership if that's how you feel. So that's what we did, and it was a really expensive one, which was nice. And then out of nowhere, he broke up with me, and then 30 minutes later changed his mind. So red flag number one. I was like crying. He was like, I didn't expect you to react this way. I was like, well, how am I supposed to react? And he was just like, oh, well, you know, I just figured that you just go back to your old life, you know, like, you'd be fine. You'd just go back to talking to your hoes. I'm sorry, sir, what? I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, me using that term in the past basically was me saying, well, everyone has hoes, basically means that you date people, but it doesn't mean you get into a relationship or are serious with them. It could mean you talk to them for a couple of days. You can go on a date here and there. You could sleep with them. The situation's different. Like, so when someone says they have hoes, it doesn't actually mean they're sleeping around with multiple people. Like, he was smart, but he was dumb at the same time. Like, I just feel like he didn't have common sense, and he should have. So I was like, that's not what I meant. He was just like surprised at my reaction. I was like, bro, I love you. Like, that was really hard to hear. And I thought things had gotten better. And then a couple months later, he broke up with me again, but permanently. And he said he just wanted to focus on his business, blah, blah, blah. But he started posting a girl on his stories. And at the end of our relationship, towards the end, before he broke up with me the second time, he had not mentioned anything to me about anything. So yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so he didn't mention anything to me. And so it shocked me. It came out of nowhere. It was hurtful. And he had stopped tagging me. We would go out and do stuff together, and he would post where we were at, but he wouldn't tag me. I thought that was sketchy. It's weird. So I thought it was strange. And it made sense, because if he was talking to this girl when we were still together, he's not going to tag me, because he's going to be like, well, who is that? And he's going to have to explain that he has a girlfriend in a relationship. And then he started posting her. Men do not post women on their stories unless they're serious about you. Like, they just don't do that, because they don't want you to get your hopes up. They don't want you to think anything that's not. They will not post you until they're ready, until they're serious. And that's how I felt with this girl. And mind you, he'd never come to pick up his stuff. I had mentioned to him several times, like, please pick up your stuff this weekend. Didn't want to do it, didn't want to see me. Made perfect sense, because he'd already started talking to this girl, or was talking to her when we were together, and just lied. And because I'd caught him in a lie before, and he'd be like, oh, well, men only lie because women can't handle the truth, and we don't want to hurt your feelings, so that's why it's okay for us to lie sometimes. I'm like, what? Okay, sorry, your logic is dumb. No. Doesn't give you a reason or excuse. No. But yeah, started posting this girl shortly after that, maybe like a couple weeks to a month, and that's how I knew. And he was probably cheating on me with her, which really sucks. I think he should have just told me the truth and just be like, look, I'm leaving you for someone else. I met someone. I want to see how things go with her. I'm sorry, it just didn't work out for me. Instead of lying and saying, oh, I'd be more successful if I wasn't in a relationship with you. Like, I want to focus on my business and make more money. Don't lie, bruh. So it was just frustrating. And then for months after he got with her, he started hiding his story from me. And he was dumb because I had several Instagrams. I had a business Instagram, a personal one, and then like a public one. And he didn't hide me from all the stories, just my main page. And so that's how I realized he was hiding it. And I was like, why would you hide your stories from me unless you're guilty? Because you feel bad because you cheated. So to this day, he still doesn't know that I know more of the details, but then just think we're dumb, like we're not going to figure stuff out. So it was unfortunate, but it happened and it was what it was. So yeah, it was just one of those things. But yeah, it's just like, do not let these short men break your heart, ladies. Do not let them get in your head, because it's not worth doing. I'm just saying you can't. I'm not saying you can't date short men. You can, but just be wary, because a lot of them have short men syndrome, or they take out, you know, they're upset about the fact that they're shorter and their shortcomings and all of this, and they will take it out on you, and it's not fair. So that's how I kind of feel like happened with me. Like, you know, to this day, I don't hate him, but I also just don't agree with how he treated me towards the end. It was really messed up what he did. So I think at this point I've probably forgiven him. It's been 2 years, but that was like my second relationship. I had never really been in one before. I had been in one before, but that was years prior. So that was like my second one, and now I'm in relationship number 3. So I'm very picky about who I date and who I'm with. And it was unfortunate because I feel like he just assumed a lot of things about me. And he said some things in the end, and I'm just like, if you thought I was a whore this entire time we were dating, why did you bother asking me to be your girlfriend? Why are you saying that I guilted you into being with me and all this shit when I made it very clear I did not want to be with you? So it's just interesting to me how guys will blame you for shit, and it's annoying. But that's essentially what happened with that story, and not super dramatic like the others will be, but I mean, yeah, it's more like a watered down version. I didn't know any of that, but that's it. That's the story time for today. It's nothing special, but hope you guys enjoyed this little catch up. Actually, I forgot, story time plus birthday vlog. And yesterday was fun. We ended up going out to brunch with my friends. One of my friends, like, she showed up like 3 hours late. She was sleeping, and she told me she had booked us a table, like reserved a table and a section, all of that. We get there, there's no reservation under my name or her name, or the guy she mentioned, nobody's name. They're like, we don't have one, I'm sorry. I was like, today's my birthday. My friend said she handled this, and she talked to Jeremiah. And they're like, I'm sorry, there's nothing. I'm like, what can we do? I have a party of like 7 showing up here. She's like, oh, you can put 2 tables together. And then we talked to one of the DJs who's a regular, and he was like, oh no, you guys can come outside and be in one of our sections. So we ended up having 2 tables together, which was great. It ended up being a good time. My boyfriend drank a little bit too much, so he's still recovering from that. That's why I'm off today, because he got kind of sick. So I think it was a pretty good experience. I had fun. I wasn't really too lit or anything. I was able to have fun without all of that extraness, which was good, because last year I got super drunk. I was walking around the bar barefoot and walking around with my hookah, smoking it, because I said I was advertising for hookah. Never again. So I had a very chill, relaxed birthday, but still had fun. My other coworkers came out later that night. It was a super fun time. I didn't vlog as much as I thought, but hopefully I'll have something up for this that it will include Friday and Saturday, and just put it into like a 3-day vlog about my birthday weekend itself. So I'm pretty excited. I think it'll be a really good time for y'all to see and all that jazz. And so this is just pretty much my finished look. I'm not going to be too much. I did say I would do lashes, but I don't have any glue in front of me. But these lashes I actually got off Amazon. I don't remember the name. I took off another one that's at home, but like these are the last 2 that I have that I'll probably wear later. I'll probably put them on before I go work at the bar. These are off Amazon. It was like $7 for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. It's pretty good deal. I trim them down to fit my eyes in the shape that I want. I just snip, snip, and then I put them on using my fingers, which is terrible. I can't do them with tweezers. I tried, it just doesn't work for me. So that's just kind of how it works. And I'm trying to think, what else did I use? I did quickly use the L'Oreal. This is one of my favorite mascaras. Real Techniques multitask brush. I use it for my blush though. I do use the L'Oreal Lash Base. This primer for your lashes is great. It works really well with mascara. Because I still don't really want to try extensions because I'm not going to go regularly and it's going to fuck up my shit. I don't like to make appointments. I like to just walk in, you know. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Houston. It's one of my favorites. This other one is in the shade Ashton, and I'm kind of running out, but they're very similar. They look exactly the same almost. But I like, you know, my nudes and my pinks. I just like those colors. They complement my skin tone, I feel like. That's just what I'm into. And I did use a little bit of like my Milani eyeliner. I've had this forever. I actually got like 10 of these for like 60 cents at Walmart a year ago. They're probably kind of expired now, but it's pretty awesome. They were all on sale. They were in the clearance bin, and I took all of them. They had purple, brown, and black. So I think I'm finally on, like, this is my second to last one. I have another one somewhere, but I think it's a chocolate color. So I do like the purple. I do use my Fenty Beauty in the shade 370, but I didn't use it today because I just didn't feel like I really needed it. My lighter, it's a little bit too dark for me actually right now until I tan up. I'll use this mainly probably starting in like June or so. What else did I use? That was about it. I really didn't use a whole lot this go around. I might do my brows a little bit. This is the Sephora brow volumizing fiber mascara. So it's for your brows. It's got a little brush. So maybe I'll go ahead and do them real quick. But it's really simple. This is all I do. I don't really have like a brow pencil or anything. I did have a Morphe one, but I haven't been to the Morphe store in a while, or Ulta, so I just haven't gotten a new one yet. This is just what I've been using from Sephora at my office building. It's a multi-use development building, so we have like Sephora and MAC and all that there. So I'll just pop into Sephora and easily grab what I need, and then I'll worry about other stuff later. But that's that. It's just a little brush, and it's just brown because, yeah. So there's that, and then I actually will go ahead and add some highlighter to my nose. This is the Becca, what was this one called? The Ski Glow Face Palette. So this is a couple years old. I like it. It's pretty. I usually use this one as a blush most of the time. This one is my bronzer, and then I use this shade on my nose. The combination of this one and this one. So today, I think we're gonna use the top one here. And just lightly, I'll apply that on my nose, just like that. And then also, I guess I didn't do any eyeshadow, so we'll go ahead and do that too. For that, I am going to use a Morphe palette. It's going to be the Just a Crush 9J Morphe palette. I have a purple one of these as well. I have a few of their shades. So we're going to go in with this one today. Keep it kind of neutral. So we're just going to do this one lightly, add it. Nothing too crazy. Because I'm going to work. I don't like to do too many bright colors when going to work. It just depends. Yeah, I've got to go in the next 5 minutes. I got to get out of here. Got to get to work. And then work again. So it's just going to be kind of a long day. But yeah, just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. So there's for that. And then I like to also use my fan brush and go back and use a little bit of this one and this one. And I just lightly do it like right underneath my brow bone, just to kind of have it really pop. I really like it, and it just comes out so nice. It's just so good. And then sometimes when I'm extra, I do a little bit on my lips. So you can kind of change the tone that you're going for. That's about everything, guys. I'll put on lashes later. I did use my Got2b spray. I also have the little thick gel, but that's so hard to get out, so I don't really like to use it too much. But that's it for this video. This is the completed look, nothing too crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, also like and subscribe. Okay, bye.